Day 16, sit to stands with a weight. Now, some of you are already going to be like, but Josh, I've been sitting and standing since the day I was born. Watch this, watch. Boom, boom. Let me sit down, boom, and I'm standing back up. This is my portfolio. Boom, yeah, that's right. I know what I'm talking about. Give me one more, sit, stand. Can you do that? No knee pain. But that's true. Yes, I agree. But do you have pain in your lower back or your knees or your hips or in any of your sit to stand technique? Like, why your knee hurt? Let's go through it. Now, the reason why I like to sit to stand over a squat is when you sit down, when you're standing up and you know that there's a seat behind you, you're already poising your rear backwards. So as you come down, you know that the seat is there and you're just resting on top. Neutral descend down onto the seat. But the biggest thing that you want to make sure is when you come up, we're using the same exact muscles. So feet pointing down, you can grip onto the ground if you want, create a longitudinal arch. Lean forward almost as if you're going to tip over and somersault forward. So once you've come forward, that's enough leverage to push up. And from that position, you want to push up with your hamstrings and your quads, and you want to squeeze at the very end, squeezing your lower back as well. So that same isometric hold where we're holding our hips in the air and that glute bridge, that's what's going on up here. Down, you're priming your glutes backwards, you're entering like this hip hinge movement, and you're just elevating, you're just levering yourself downwards until you touch the seat. Now, when you come back up, ideally your seat should be a tiny bit higher, but you want to come up until your chest is over your ankles, and from here it's just one push upwards. So you're not putting any excessive pressure into your knees. We're not the knees over toes guys just yet. He is great, but if you have knee pain, you don't want to go excessive knees over toes because that's going to press your patella into your femur. If you have any sort of like jumper's knee, whatever, that's going to hurt. So instead of doing that, we're just coming up until our nipples cross our ankles. Knees are behind our toes. So again, very, very controlled, you're being held back by the position of your body. We're not doing anything dynamic, nothing crazy, but we just come up, inline, nipples down into our ankles, feet before our big toes, leaning forward, and we're pressing up, squeezing through the hamstrings like a deadlift, and then squeezing through our glutes into our lower back. Our knees are guided. If this is 0, this is about 5 degrees, and then we just come, boom, sit to stands, get them. Now, if you're trying to get stronger, you can add a weight, single arm deadlift variation of a sit to stand. And this is going to turn on your right erector spinae more. So when I leave it down, my chest is in line with my ankles, knees behind my toes, and we lift up, boom. Lower back is turned on, right side lower back is turned on more than left, and then coming back down, nice and slow. Or if you want to do the left side, left lower back, coming in, taking up the slack with your lats, making sure your lower back is switched on, and we come up, directing through our lower back. Glutes are going to be tensed, hamstrings is going to be tensed, and then we're just rolling back up. Again, this thing, the fact that you have little seat behind you, that's going to poise your lower back to come and compress backwards. It's nice, it's safe, it's controlled, and you can build so much more strength and control when you're doing a sit to stand.